Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, I discuss everything fashion, beauty, and lifestyle. And today I'm excited. I'm trying new makeup, black owned makeup, Lys Beauty. I'm so excited. Look how cute the box is. So excited. So if you guys were thinking about this brand, been wanting to try this brand, stay tuned to the video. It's going to be a good one. It's probably going to be a long one, but I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Like I was saying before, this brand is the first black-owned clean brand that's sold in Sephora. Right now, they're on Sephora.com and on lysbeauty.com. And Lys, L-Y-S, meaning love yourself. Like, how great is that? The line was founded by Tisha Thompson. Clean products for black women, women of color. Like, look how cute like the stuff, the packaging is. I'm going to show you guys everything. But these little cards, just, you know, inclusivity. It's really great. So it's cruelty free, super clean formulas. Right now, I pretty much got everything that they have in the line. The foundation, they have cream blushes, they have setting powder, a bronzer, and a lip oil and primer. I didn't get the gripping primer because I'm just not too fond of primers, and I just didn't feel like, you know, trying something that I knew I wasn't gonna like. So I didn't get that, but I got everything else, and I'm so excited. If you shop in Sephora, you know there are not many black-owned brands like for women of color besides the huge ones, as you know, Fenty and like Pat McGrath. So I'm excited that there's something else to buy, for us girls to buy, and for other people to see and notice us, because we should have options. It's all about options. So I'm excited to try this brand. One cool thing that I loved about the brand, like shopping on their website, was like everything was literally under $22. So even if you may not be into it or you may want to try something, I think it's cool that you're able to just pick something up. It's clean and it's inexpensive. Like, and the packaging, guys, like, let's get into this packaging. How adorable, like so cute. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't wait. So first thing I'm going to start with is the foundation. It's the Triple Fix Serum Foundation. Now, as you know, I had to match myself online by what I use. Like Fenty shade 420 is usually like a good shade for me, being like it's neutral, it has warmth, and it has yellow. So this DP5 is what they match me with on the website. A quick description about the foundation. It's supposed to be a barely there kind of moisturize your skin but better foundation. It has hyaluronic acid, turmeric, so skincare benefits, all about brightening. It has avocado oil, so it's supposed to help, you know, make the skin look youthful and revitalized. I hope it's not oily. I read that, I'm like, oh no. But I'm excited to try it. So I'm gonna start with that first and kind of just build my face on the products that they have so far. They don't have brows and things like that and concealer, so I will start like just using the products, using the things that I have, but I'm excited. So let me start doing my face and let's see how it goes. Oh God, I'm praying that this foundation goes with me. So let's see, let's do it. For the foundation, I got shade DP5. It's supposed to be it's described as like a shade that has, pink undertones. So I'm gonna try it. It has a pump. The pump is plastic. The bottle is glass. Yeah, it's glass. It's nice. So let's pump this out and see what we're working with. It doesn't really have a smell, and it looks like this. So I do like so far how it doesn't, sometimes you never know what you're gonna get in a foundation. Sometimes like you'll try a foundation, you're like, shh, and it's like so like oily and wet. This one seems to have a good, what's the word I'm looking for? A good texture. Texture is the word. So I'm gonna start and see. I only have one color, so here's to it. And it'll show if this was actually accurate, like on the website. So putting it on. It seems pretty good so far. Usually foundations look like this on me. Being that they said that the foundation would be light coverage, I thought it would look a little less, like I put a little layer on my skin and it definitely like has coverage. It's definitely so far with me just putting a little bit on my skin, it definitely is your skin but better. You're gonna have like a glow. I probably should have mattified my skin more, but you know, I could probably do that next time. So far putting it on, and blending it out. It looks pretty good. I know I have the lights here, but it looks pretty good. I feel like I have, like, for an online match, like me not knowing anything about it, I think I have a really good match. The other color would have been, I think it was more golden, and I know when I do too yellow, it tends to make me look gray. And the other shade would have been too dark. I think it was like cocoa. So far I just put one pump, and I'm kind of just blending it out on my cheek just to see how it is. And I'm gonna just take a little bit more of that pump and just go to the other side of my face. So if you're new to my channel, one of my favorite things to do is try foundation. Like, one of my favorite things about makeup is complexion, because I just feel like if your complexion is like bad or if you don't match, it's like the base to your makeup looking good. Because if your foundation's off, usually your whole face tends to be off. And I'm obsessed with foundation. I think I'm even gonna start a foundation playlist. I have a few things on there, but I try foundations on the channel. It's my favorite thing to try. So if you're new here, check out my playlist of all the foundations that I like and that I've tried. So far I've tried Morphe this year, but this is the first clean brand of Sephora. So you know I had to try this. But like, kind of looking at everything, I just put one pump like on my face so far, and I feel like it looks good. I hope I'm not being deceived. Let me see. I feel like it looks good. It looks natural. And when I first put it on, it was like a little like oily, but I feel like as I'm blending it out, it looks like natural. It looks like skin. And the shade seems to be perfect, because this is like me, no bronzer, nothing yet. So I'm gonna add another pump of foundation just because I'm extra, and I really want to see if I can get like a beat with it. And I do have a few like stubborn spots on this side, a few dark spots that I kind of want to cover. But looking at everything like off camera and like on camera and looking at the screen, I'm sorry I'm looking here because I'm like, does it look good? Does it not look good? But I think it looks good. But me looking at everything here and then kind of me going to the natural light, I actually like the shade a lot. Like, once I first put it on, I was a little nervous, but now I'm like, okay, I'm a little confident now. So I'm gonna add like another layer. So this is the second pump. This was just one pump. So I'm gonna add another layer just to see how it blends out. Since they don't have a full product line, I'm gonna do like just like kind of like my everyday makeup look, which consists of me not really wearing shadow, some lashes, and kind of just go like that. But so far I'm liking how it looks, and it did dry down. So I thought it was gonna stay like a little oily, but it doesn't. It actually dried down, which I like. I put a little bit on my eyelids because I like to even them out. But I'm so excited. If you guys want a little story, I'll sum up the story really quick. But I remember like, not even like 5 years ago, but maybe like maybe 5 to 6 years ago, I went on the hunt for a new foundation, could not find one. I literally had to stick with like one Bobbi Brown foundation that I didn't really love because that was my only option. So I say this to say that there are options now. So there's Lys Beauty, there's Fenty, there's, you know, countless other, Pat McGrath, and it's just so great, like as a woman of color, to have options, because I just remember when they weren't any options, and now there's a ton of options. And I know Sephora talks about bringing in more Black-owned beauty brands, and just seeing that makes me really happy. So I wish Lys Beauty and Tisha Thompson so much success on this line, because I mean, why not? Like, we need more lines and more Black beauty and women of color brands and people of color brands in Sephora, everywhere where people can buy them. So this is the foundation, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I think it looks good. It looks natural. It dries down, so it's not too oily. I'm going to do my brows and add concealer off camera. They don't have a concealer in the line yet, so I'll probably just use like my Fenty concealer with the NARS Creamy Radiant, which I usually do, just so I can show you guys how their bronzer looks and how their setting powder and blush looks. So I'm going to do the rest of my face off camera, and then I will be right back just to show you how everything blends out. So I did my brows, I did my concealer off camera, and I added some contour off camera. So already my face is coming together. So it looks like the actual foundation looks like really good. So far so good. So next I'm going to set my under eyes with the Triple Fix Translucent Setting Powder. So the setting powder online, they had 3 colors. One was like really light, then of course they had one that was like darker, but I couldn't really tell. Sometimes that is the challenge when you're shopping for beauty online. You don't really know like what you should get. So I got the medium tan because I figured I would set my under eyes with it, and it looks really light off on the camera, but it almost looks like a banana like yellow shade, so I'm gonna use that to set my under eyes. I'll be honest guys, I have not used a pressed setting powder to set like my under eyes in like years. I'm like a Sasha like buttercup girl. I like the what other do I like? I like the Fenty setting powder, like the loose. So I'm interested to try this. I have like a fluffy brush and I'm kind of just going underneath my eye. Not a lot of fallout, like I'll tap it a little bit because I do like to bake my under eyes, and I'm going to just kind of press it underneath to kind of set everything. So far it's probably like the perfect shade that I would want for underneath my eyes. As you can see, like baking it brightens it. So let me try this one. I know a lot of people don't bake their under eyes anymore, but I do. I need like a quick, I don't do an overly bake because I don't like my under eyes look dry, but I do like to set my under eyes at least for like a few minutes. So I'll put this in the bridge of my nose. So if I was to use this to set my whole face, I would definitely want it to have like a powder puff, because it's so cute. It has like a mirror inside, and if I was to take it with me, I wouldn't be taking a brush. I would want like a little like flap to put like powder to powder my face if it got oily in the summer. So that's a little feedback, I guess, if you got the one that's close to your complexion. Like definitely for it to have a sponge so you can take it with you on the go. But it's very finely milled. I didn't have a lot of fallout, which is great. It seems to have brightened my under eye, so we'll see how it looks when I sweep it off. Once I sweep this off, I'm gonna just kind of use their bronzer to bronze, and then put the lip oil and blush, and then see how my face looks like after everything. But so far, like, I'm impressed. I'm like, okay, like, online shopping sometimes can be disastrous for beauty products, but so far, so good. I wiped off the excess powder, and so far, so good. Everything is looking great. So now I'm gonna bronze. I'm using the No Limits matte bronzer, and I forgot to add, with the setting powder, it actually has skincare benefits too, so I was happy about that. It has niacinamide, so it helps to decrease pores and dark spots, hyaluronic acid. So come on, Lys Beauty with skincare and makeup. I love that. So this one is, I'm trying to get the description. Sorry, I'm all over the place. But the bronzer, I believe, comes in 3 shades. I got the shade Dark. Looks like this. On camera, it looks a little washed out, but it looks definitely warm. So I'm going to take my Morphe brush, and it has a mirror inside, which I like. And I'm going to go around the perimeter of my face. So this is definitely like, it's probably a little tiny bit dark for now, but you know, I'm gonna make it work. I'll probably add a little bit more concealer to my forehead just because I brought that down a little bit too far. But it's definitely warm. It's definitely bronzer. I'm just blending out my face a little bit just so there aren't any harsh lines. Well, this is the bronzer. I'm definitely bronzed. I like it so far, guys. I like it. I'm going to add a little bit of the bronzer to my lids. I love bronzer in the lids. And if I didn't say before, the bronzer has skincare benefits. All the products have skincare benefits, but this has sodium hyaluronic acid in there as well. So it helps with hydration. But I love bronzer in the eyelids. It gives like a fake, like I have on eyeshadow, but I really don't kind of thing. And if I didn't say too, the bronzer's matte, so it doesn't have any shine or sparkle or anything like that. And I feel like it is the perfect warmth. A little goes a long way though. I kind of went a little hard with how much I put on. So I'm gonna put a little bit on my eyelids just to add some warmth. And then I'm gonna go straight into the blush. So for the blushes, cream blushes become like a thing that I never thought I would like love, but I love cream blush now. Like I love it, I'm obsessed with it. I have some favorites that I listed in some of my videos. I forget which ones, but I love a cream blush because I feel like it stays, and even if you want to set it with the powder, it's perfect. So I got 2 of the colors. I got the color Passion, which is almost like a pink berry kind of color, which is like all me, which I probably am gonna put on, and the mirror again. And then I also got the other color Inspire, which is like a burnt orange, kind of like a terracotta kind of color. And feeling them on my finger, they are really creamy, but they do dry down. I'm not sure if you guys can see. I apologize if you can't, but the terracotta is like that perfect pinchy like terracotta orange without being too sparkly. And then this one, Passion, which is more of like the pink ruby color, is like a little bit more pinky, which I'm gonna put on. So let me get this off my fingers. So for me, when I apply a cream blush, I like to use my fingers sometimes. Like, so this is like really creamy. It like warms up. So I'll like go on the apples of my cheeks. And then I like to take a beauty blender, like the butt part of it, and kind of just like dab and blend it out. So it definitely like blends out nicely. And a little bit goes a long way. So I do like the fact that it shows up and you don't have to put a ton. I'll probably add a little bit more just because I'm on camera and like the lights tend to wash things out. But, boop. And that blends out. And if you guys ever want to like make your blush pop more, you can add a little bit of like a powder blush on top. But just for the sake of this video, I probably will just put a little bit of, put a little bit more just so you guys can see how it is when you add a little bit more blush. So the blush, like looking at it on screen and like looking on, guys, I'm sorry about my eyes, but I just need to see. Like I'm doing this along with like trying it for the first time. So I'm like, literally this is my first impression. So I'm looking at it in the monitor and being like, okay, like looks good. But it blends out nicely and I do like that it's buildable. I love blush. Blush is another, probably after foundation, blush is like my favorite thing. So I'm gonna just add more. But I do like the fact that it's like really buildable. So if you want a little pinch, you could do that, but you can also add a little bit more to kind of just make it pop a little bit more. So I'll take my beauty blender all around and just blend that out. You know, I have to add some drama, so I put some lashes on just so I can, you know, just add something. But the last thing I'm going to use is the Speak Love Glossy Lip Treatment Oil. This is the packaging here. But it has sunflower, carob, almond, macadamia nut oil. So it's supposed to be hydrating, has vitamin E. And the chia seed oil is supposed to plump your lips. So it looks like this, which I think is really cute. So I'm just going to add some. I love glossy lips. So glossy lips are my favorite thing, but you push it and then product comes out. This is probably the perfect thing for put something on your lips while you're wearing a mask. And if you want, oh, this I love. So it's not sticky. It's really glossy, which I like. I probably, if you kind of want to amp it up a little bit, you could probably put a little bit of liner and put some of this on. Like, how cute would that be? But so far, so good. So I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna get dressed so I can look presentable and tell you guys my final thoughts of Lys Beauty. Hi guys, so I am back with my final thoughts. I did my whole face, I got dressed, I feel great. But I want to give you guys my final thoughts on what I thought of everything from Lys Beauty. First, the foundation. I love this foundation so far. I was a little bit nervous because of course when you buy things like online and you put like your perfect shade match, you hope and pray that you get the right shade, and I feel like I got the right one. So I feel like if you do go on lysbeauty.com and want to match to your perfect shade, I feel like they have a good matching system so you won't feel like you're getting the wrong thing. So I feel like this is a great match. It has skincare benefits. I can't speak to them yet if it is going to help benefit my skin in the future, but so far so good. I was nervous that like if I had like turmeric and avocado oil on my face that I was gonna put something on and be so greasy. And I'm not. I feel like I look natural. I feel like I have a really great natural finish, but let me know what you guys think. I'm definitely intrigued to see what your thoughts are, but So far, so good. I will say about this foundation though, it's definitely like a foundation that is your skin but better. Like you get coverage, don't get me wrong, you get coverage, but it's going to be definitely more on the natural side. So don't think you're going to get like Instagram like beat. I mean, you can, but this is definitely going to be more of a natural finish, your skin but better foundation. I like that. I'm all for skincare these days. The bronzer, where's the bronzer? So the bronzer, I got shade Dark, and I feel like this is a really good shade. With the bronzer, I will say that a little bit goes a long way, because first I was going ham, and I'm like, whoa, like, relax. You don't need much. The shade is perfect for me. It's a perfect bronze shade. It's not cool, so it's not a contour powder. It's a perfect bronzer shade. So I like that. I'm sure like down the line they're gonna come out with more shades to fit more different skin tones, but I like that a lot. The setting powder I felt like was great. It was like the perfect baking shade for me. I definitely would like to see a few more shades, because I would love to see how this is setting my whole face. For me, I would not set my whole face with this color, because I will look crazy and I will be like, look like I belong in a casket, and I do not want that. I don't have time for that. So, but as a baking powder, this is cool. I really wish too that it had like a little powder puff, you know, just because I'm just being annoying and extra. But so far as underneath setting for a natural set under the eye with a brush, this was great. Love that. And the blushes, like I love cream blush like this. I can't wait to wear this when it gets a little bit warmer. The berry, like it looks really deep, but it comes off natural. I liked it. I liked everything, like honestly. And then this lip oil, like this is going in my purse like right now, right away. It's perfect. I did add a little bit of natural like liner just to give myself something, but it's not sticky. It's hydrating. This is going in my purse like right now. But all in all, I really enjoyed everything. I'm so impressed. I definitely think it's worth checking out. Right now, this line is not sold in Sephora stores. It's just on Sephora online and their separate website, lysbeauty.com. I ordered my stuff from their website because I just wanted to find the best matches, and I felt like sometimes with Sephora, it's a little bit hard to find the perfect match. But I ordered from their website. I love everything. I definitely think this line is definitely worth checking out. Like, support Black-owned business in Sephora. That is amazing. Check it out. Everything's $15 to $22. Like, it doesn't get any better than that. And yeah, I say check it out. But let me know, guys, what you guys think. Do you like this foundation on me? Do you like this product on me? Like, I feel like I look natural. I feel like I look normal, which I like to look. But let me know what you guys think. Be sure to like this video and subscribe. I upload twice a week now. Whew, twice a week. But be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments. And until next time, guys, be safe and be well. Bye.